What's good, peoples? It's Talking Crap TV, and a thought just came across my mind, and I just wanna put this one out there. Uh, to me, I think the world is backwards right now. Everything is moving backwards. You understand what I'm saying? Have we ever really took a look at who the real criminals are? Everybody think the criminals is the people that's them the little people on the street corner selling the drugs and robbing the stores just to survive or to feed their kids or to feed their family and stuff like that. But have we ever took into consideration to actually think about who the real criminals are? You know, wouldn't the real criminals be all them individuals that's feeding us these fake food, that's creating the fake food? Wouldn't the criminals be the individuals that's taking all the seeds, them scientists that's taking the seeds out of the real food, and feeding us these synthetic food, the food that has these GMOs? Damn near everything have GMOs in it. Damn near everything has GMOs. Cereal. Damn near everything have GMOs. And then, for people that's diabetic and stuff like that, that's thinking about eating healthy, ain't no way to eat healthy. There is no way to eat healthy. There is no way to eat healthy. All the foods seem fake. Everything seems fake. You can't escape it. The only way you could possibly escape it, maybe, is owning your own land and raising your own food, growing your own food. But then again, are there any real seeds left amongst the poor people? You know what I mean? The rich people took all these seeds, all the seeds, and put it in a vote, right? So, are there any seeds, real seeds, that the poor people can have that can reproduce food? Like when you grow it, or are you growing the new seeds, the GMO seeds? Are we growing the new GMO seeds? Or are the real criminals is the people that's tainting our food? And then what about the people that's selling these fake food? If you sell fentanyl, right? You know, isn't that considered like fake dope for the dope fiends? It's fentanyl, right? And you get locked up for that, killing people. Only difference is you killing people right away. But y'all don't think that the fake food is killing people in a long stretch of time? You know, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm eating this food and stuff like that, and I realize there's no nutrition in the food. My body's breaking down. My body breaking down. I'm eating stuff that appears to be healthy or seems to be something healthy, but my body's still breaking down. So it leads me to believe that the real food is hidden away somewhere. And nobody, no, none of the poor people, not even the middle class people, have access to it. I went in different grocery stores and stuff like that. I went in rich neighborhood grocery stores and stuff like that, and try to compare the difference with the food that's in the hood. And there ain't too much of a difference. The middle class people is eating fuckery too. So we all eating bullshit. So the real criminals is the scientists that's taking the seeds out of the food and creating these bullshit ass synthetic food for us to eat. And the second criminals are the individuals that's selling it. You know, shouldn't they get locked up for selling fake food? Fake rice, fake eggs, everything is fake. The chicken that's laying the new eggs, these chickens that's laying the new eggs is fake. And why is it fake? Because these chickens is not raised properly. They're raised with GMOs. They're raised with the jab. You know what I'm saying? And so when they drop an egg, you know, and you thinking that egg, oh, I saw that egg came out of a chicken. That's a good egg. That's not a fake egg. Well, you know what I'm saying? Just because it came out of the chicken doesn't mean it's fake. Doesn't mean it's real. You know. We living in a society where fake is the new real. Like these guys that's running around here, these friends. You know what I mean? The friends is fake. But that's the new real to people. The new real is fake. The new real is fake. The new criminals is not the criminals. You know what I'm saying? The real criminals is not getting no type of locked up, anything like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not getting prosecuted. You know, the people that's getting prosecuted, you know what I'm saying, is the poor people. So I'm gonna just say it, man. You know, it's kind of hard to get this across to my baby mother. You dig what I'm saying? Because I keep telling her, you watch the stuff that you buying these kids to eat. You dig what I'm saying? But it's hard for her to even pay attention to it because who sits there and get a box of cereal and read all the ingredients on the box of cereal before you feed it to the kids? Nobody does that. You know, and nobody should have to do that. You know, we should be able to go and buy a box of cereal and not even have to worry about it, whether or not it's fake or GMO or synthetic or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you another thing too, right? They're not just killing off the human beings with this nonsense fake food. They killing off the animals too. I remember growing up, and when an animal gets sick or feels sick, they run out in the bush and eat some grass, and then they get better. I have a dog. Look at my dog, Skyly. Say hi, Skylar. Skylar, say hi. You want to say hi? Okay. Anyway, I got a dog, right? And I take my dog, when I walk my dog, I take my dog to the grass area and stuff like that. You dig what I'm saying? You know what my dog do? My dog smell all the grass, all the flowers, all the leaves and all that stuff. And she don't eat none of it. You dig what I'm saying? She don't even make an attempt to eat it. Dogs eat grass. You understand what I'm saying? The grass is fake. We living in a fake world, man. So when I say I'm gonna take my L, you dig what I'm saying? I just feel sad to know that my kids ain't gonna make it. My kids ain't gonna make it. You know, they're not gonna make it, and it's not because it's gonna be because of some type of hardship on what the parenting is doing. It's nothing that we can do. We can't do anything. I tell you the food is fake. You don't believe me. You know, somebody else said the food is fake. You don't believe them. You know, only time you start believing anything is when you go to the hospital and they tell you, oh, you got colon cancer. You know why you got colon cancer? Do you know why you got colon cancer? You got colon cancer because what's passing through your intestines, the fake food that's passing through your intestines, like, you know what I mean? Whatever is in it, GMO or plastic, whatever, is damaging your colon, you know? It's Talking Crap TV where you talk your crap. You know, I want y'all to call in sometimes, man. I'm gonna set it up where your people could call in again, you know what I'm saying? And talk their crap. Voice their opinion. You know what I mean? Do y'all feel we living in a fake world where everything is fake, everything is backwards? You know, if you agree, you know what I'm saying? Drop something in the comments. Say something in the comments. I'm not saying to say anything to get that's gonna get you in trouble and stuff like that. And this is all for entertainment purposes. You know what I mean? This is all for entertainment purposes. This has nothing to do with trying to direct people with trying to eat healthy and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You know, don't eat healthier because there's no way to do it. There's no way to eat healthier. You know what I'm saying? I told my doctor that. You know what I mean? There's absolutely no way to eat healthier. You know what I'm saying? A $20 steak and a $3 steak is the same steak. All synthetic meat. And with that, it's Talking Crap TV. You know what I'm saying? We're going to tune in for the next one. But the real criminals is the people that's selling us the fake food. You know what I mean? That's like selling a fake bag of weed. Oh, the weed is fake too. The weed is synthetic. You ever got a weed, one of them seeds out of the new weed and stuff like that? Them shits, it don't even want to grow. You got to put that shit through mad different shit. You got to get this powder, and then you got to get this fucking feed, and then you got to get this fucking soil, and then you got to get this fucking that, and then you got to put a drop of this and all that shit just to make the seed grow. Talking Crap TV, where you talk your crap, and my crap is the real criminals, the real criminals, the people that's supposed to be scrutinized. It's the people that's giving us the fake food. You know, population control. You know what I mean? Depopulation. You know what I mean? This is what's going on. You know what I mean? I already see it with my body going. You dig what I'm saying? I'm breaking down. I don't give a fuck what I eat. You know what I mean? My body's breaking down. I see it with my own eyes. My body's breaking down. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating clean, whatever. You know what I mean? Fucking vegetables and all that shit. Eating that shit. You think I'm saying? Something inside that shit. My body's breaking down. You know? I'm nowhere as healthy and strong as I used to be, and or whatever. Oh, you getting old. That's why you are. No. I'm eating a bunch of bullshit. I don't care what it is. A bag of chips. You think I'm saying? A bag of salad. I'm eating a bunch of crap and I can't get around it because all the food is fake. The real criminals that needs to be locked up is the people that's giving us the fake food. You know, I would like to go in the supermarket and whatever thing I found fake, you think I'm saying, put it all together and put a lawsuit against these supermarkets for even having fake rice and fake food inside of your store. You know, because if you're not checking the food that you selling to people, then that means you down with it. I ain't gonna make this video too long, you know. So it's Talking Crap TV, man. I'm just sick of eating this fake food, you know. I'm not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? They don't even have to kill me, and they don't have to send nobody to kill me. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to kill me, and they don't have to send none of my friends to kill me. They don't have to send none of these fucking haters. You know what I'm saying? To kill me because I'm dying already from what I'm eating. You know what I'm saying? I've been telling you, health is wealth, right? Go take AIDS tests and shit like that. Go take this test and that test and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But we can't get around the fact that they feeding us fake food. They feeding our animals and our pets fake food. You know what I'm saying? So when we do eat whatever animals and stuff like that they give us, you know what I mean, like a fucking goat or whatever, the goat been eating fake grass. I'm just saying this to say, you know, but I'm not gonna make it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna make it, man. It's impossible for me to make it, yo. Where would I? Anybody can tell me if y'all, if you know what I mean, if y'all feel like I'm wrong, can anyone of y'all tell me where can I go to find the real food? You know, the trees, all them trees out there. We need to cut all them trees down. You know, them trees ain't serving no purpose. Oh, it's giving you oxidants. No, it's giving something else. It's giving you allergies. It's not giving you oxygen. It's giving you allergies. It's making you allergic to shit. You understand what I'm saying? Absolutely nothing. Them trees serve no purpose. Every tree you see out there serves no purpose. Every grass that's coming up serves no purpose. You know, I guess, you know, I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say it. You know, I don't want to say it because I don't want them to go and destroy it, but I'm going to say it. We might have to go in the Amazon desert and find the real grass and real trees and stuff like that and harvest that and bring it back and put it in your backyard if you own some property. It's just sad. The real criminals is staying out here, you know what I mean, causing a lot of deaths. Can you imagine how many people died from eating this fake food? Possibly more people died from eating the fake food than it is from people getting overdosed. You know what I'm saying? And sooner or later, a lot of people gonna be ODing on that weed. You know what I mean? They doing something to the weed. It's sad. I haven't been smoking, you know. I haven't been drinking. I haven't been smoking. I'm on a path to getting healthy and stuff like that, but it ain't no way to get healthy. There's no way to get healthy. You know, I'm worrying about, you know what I'm saying, the friends that I used to have flipping on me and shit like that. Meanwhile, I can't even get no real food, man, to build up no strength to beat them up. Can't beat nobody up. I ain't got no strength. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit in the food. You know, I'm fucked, and my kids is fucked. You know what I'm saying? And my kids is gonna be fucked. I was waiting for the days to see my kids have kids, but at the rate that the society's going with the food that they're giving us, we ain't gonna make it. We just ain't gonna make it. And with that, it's Talking Crap TV, where you talk your crap. Now, I'm gonna end this by saying, yo, fuck them haters. Go out there and support the merch. Go out there and support the merch. You know, my intentions is to some way, someday, you know what I mean, find a way to make it to the Amazon and get the real grass, the real fruits. They have to be out there. You know what I mean? You have to have some type of place in the desert that still have the natural, real stuff that we can get and bring it back where we can reproduce. You know, um, all those watermelons with no seeds and all these grapes and stuff with no seeds and stuff like that. I'm not telling y'all niggas to boycott buying it, but what I'm saying is we probably need to come together and lock up the people that's selling it. It has to be some type of law that's against it. You know what I'm saying?